Now, from Ikorodu, we move to Ileshan Remo, where Babcock University hosted uninvited visitors. Now, the visitors came in 2 cars with guns and other weapons and raided one of the banks inside the campus. Sharplenstv was at Babcock University, and we brought back this report for you.
Wednesday, 29 February 2012 was a day the community of Babcock University played host to daredevil armed robbers. Most of the students were in their classes receiving lectures. Then, at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the unwelcome visitors drove into the campus, refused to be checked at the security post, and headed for the bank area in the school. Reports have it that gunshots were fired into the air to scare people. In less than 10 minutes, the whole operation came to an end, and the armed robbers escaped through the Shagamu-Ore Expressway. No casualty, but they left with their loots. Vice-Chancellor of Babcock University, Professor Kayode Makinde, narrates the scenario to Sharplenstv.
Casualties, 0 casualties. We're actually thanking God for a great deliverance. We believe that Babcock University is a community that is upheld by faith, by principles, by character, and by integrity. So yesterday at about 2:25 p.m., some 2 vehicles drove up to the campus, to the gate. They came to the gate. They did not respect the security order to stop, and the security gave them a pursuit into the campus. But by the time they got there, they saw that they headed for the banking area, and they came out with some very sophisticated weapons, some really high-tech weaponry that simply you only see at the war front. You know, it's some automatic and semi-automatic rifles, RPGs, rocket-propelled grenades, and things like that. Not one person was shot. Not even talking about killed. Not one person was. I was there myself. I left this office and I went to the place. It was an Oxblood Sienna type van with the 2 side doors open, and you could see, I saw one person at the wheels, and I saw another fellow marching back and forth on the road in front of the bank. And I think I saw, I don't know there was, how many were in the bank, maybe 2. In all, in the banking area, I think there may have been about 4 or 5. But there was a second vehicle, what they call this, little, yeah, it's a little smaller than a Corolla.
Professor Makinde, while giving a vivid account of the robbers, described them as young men who were supposed to be using their strength for productive venture rather than engaging in robbery.
Obviously, they were very highly equipped. They were heavily armed. But obviously, these are just a bunch of, because it's very, I saw them face to face, and it was like they were very high on drugs. Now, well, they definitely had beard on their faces, and also they could not have been in their teens. So I would put them anywhere between 20 and maybe early 30s. In fact, the ones that I saw face to face, I was sure, you know, it's like they had slanted eyes, which could only have been because of either drug use or something like that.
Former Commissioner of Police in Ogun State, Nicholas Nkedeme, who was just 2 days left in the service before the ugly incident, told journalists that the police were not able to engage the armed robbers in gun battle because of the student population. This, he said, was to avoid student casualty. The former police boss, however, said 2 persons have been arrested in connection with the robbery.
We found out that actually there was robbery.
Did you make any arrests, sir?
Well, for the meantime, we have arrested 2 persons.
2 persons?
Because we are strongly convinced that these are student actions.
Now, another
actions, yeah. that the students are involved.
Okay. Those that you arrested, are they students of this institution?
The investigation will prove.
How many of the banks were arrested or were robbed, sir? And the extent of damage?
Physically, one has been identified, the Wema Bank here.
Were they able to cut away money?
I don't know yet until we get on with the investigation.
Okay, any casualties, sir?
No casualty.
He promised that the Ogun State Police Command will set up more police patrol in and around the university to beef up security and secure the banks. Some of the students of the institution told Sharplenstv what they witnessed and what they heard.
We're hearing sounds of guns and everything. Then we now saw people running, and after everything, we were hearing bullets sounding and running. Then they told us that robbers came to Zenith Bank here to rob because yesterday was the day they are paying salaries, and they already said that Zenith should not open. And they opened yesterday because they were paying salaries and they filled the ATM. That's why they came, and they had been given a warning note not to open.
They depends on the security system in Babcock. I think should be improved. The security system is very weak. So in order to ensure maximum security for the students, the security system should be improved.
Actually having a seminar and we just had people running up and down. I actually thought it was even a fight until we got to notice that it was armed robbers. It was so traumatic, and we saw people running, saving themselves from being hit, and we actually heard someone was actually shot, but it was just by the leg. So, and we've been hearing different stories though, so we don't even know the truth and the ones that are actually false. But we thank God nobody died, and we just hope the school will beef up the security and will actually save more lives and will recruit more security. That's just is needed right now. All these things they are doing is just not needed. We're actually appealing to the VC, Professor Makinde, to bring in more security so that our lives will be secured.
I went round, I saw bullet holes at the scene. I saw bullets also, and after further questioning, I actually got to know what exactly happened, and I was also opportune to see some people that were caught and were termed as suspects.
The students appealed to the school management to tighten security in and around the campus. The Vice-Chancellor of the institution decried the moral decadence in the society and described it as the outcome of bad leadership in the country. He berated the leaders for corruption. As expected, the security apparatus of the institution has been reshuffled for effective security on campus.
Of course, the Ogun State government have promised that security will be beefed up on campus, and we do believe that this measure will be taken at least to save the students and staff on campus. Our last report is from Lagos Air, where a multiple accident claimed 2 lives and sent many to the emergency unit of the Lagos State Teaching Hospital, LASOT. Now, we need to warn you that some of the visuals you are about to see in this report may be very disturbing, so viewer discretion is very necessary. Now, let's bring you the report of the accident on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway.